So Friday afternoon, over here just sort of south of the Lexton Road, and some of you guys will actually know more about this fire than I do, so that's about right. So I actually haven't been on ground. I try and get on ground in my role, but that's actually quite difficult. So in the question session, if you've got a bit extra to add, feel free to put your hand up. So fire started over here, just sort of to the west, obviously west of the township, but sort of northwest of the Ben Major forest. And with the conditions that we had, we dispatched some aircraft really quickly on those sort of days. We can catch a fire quickly, we can keep it small, but we couldn't catch it as quick as we would like. So it burned up into the, like we're calling it, the escarpment country. So the steep country, through the bush, and popped out the other side. And in sort of fire terms, that all happened pretty quick. There wasn't much we could do once it got into the bush. Once it gets out into the grassland, that's where particularly our CFA colleagues are just fantastic. I mean, it's open country, they can access paddocks through fences, gates, all that sort of stuff, and get their multitude of tankers in there to help try and directly attack the fire, and they do a terrific job. I suppose the Forest Fire Management Victoria, a lot of our skills, while we do this sort of work okay as well, our specialty is really, I suppose, in the forest environment, and it is a dangerous environment for people to be. But we've got, like the CFA, we have skilled, experienced people, and they do the best they can to protect you guys. So once it came down here, it did cross the boat at Lexton Road, and we knew there was a really strong wind change not far away. That was forecast from a couple of days out. And the Met Bureau, they're another sort of ally of ours. We talk to them every day. They have a statewide weather conference that we dial up to every day, 1 o'clock. So anyway, when the wind did change, I might just jump over here. Obviously you can see from here it ran down here in a sort of like what we used to call a scar shape, just a long narrow strip. Then when the wind changes, that whole eastern side of the fire becomes the head of your fire. You can see it just pushed out over the Lexton Road and then up into this farmland up here. It did sort of sneak around a little bit over here as well. Well, didn't sneak, actually burnt pretty hot. And then down here, we were able to sort of hold that fairly well down there when the wind did change. That was really because largely, I suppose, our CFA volunteers were able to put the fire once it got into the grassland. But in the forest, the fire stays there for longer because there's more fuel, there's logs, things like that. The fire stays there for a long period of time. We made a decision sort of into the evening. We were quite confident we would hold this part of the fire, and on the southwest wind change, if we didn't hold that bit was the bit that was going to come up sort of up here, follow the road and impact Lexton. But we decided not to take a chance on how well we thought we'd gone there, and that's why we did issue the recommendation to evacuate up here. Now, I know a lot of people had already gone well before sort of late evening, which was a really good thing to do. It's all personal choice. People, you make your own choices on, some people are more able to stop and protect something, some people less so, and the fact that everyone's here tonight is a really good outcome from that perspective, even though there have been some significant losses elsewhere. In terms of like the way we were supported across the state, resources-wise, you may not know, but there are a number of quite big, significant fires burning in Gippsland. While this was happening, those fires were getting quite big and bigger. Having said that, at the peak of our firefighting operation here, we had eight sort of we call fixed wing bombers, so aeroplanes. Two of which were the big, we call them large air tankers. They operate out of Avalon down near Geelong, and they carry sort of 16,000 litres of water, and they fly pretty quick, so they get back to Avalon, fill up, and come back pretty quick. We also had a number of water bombing helicopters, and also a number of small aircraft, small helicopters that fly above the water bombers to sort of almost like direct the air traffic, because it gets quite busy when you've got a dozen aircraft, a lot of smoke, and a fair bit of intensity about what they're trying to do. So we kept on asking for aircraft, and they kept on giving them to us because of things like farmland, Lexton, private assets. The fires in Gippsland, while they're big and they're quite dangerous, those fires did get a fair bit bigger, but they didn't burn like they weren't at risk of burning houses and things like that. So that's why this got that immediate priority. So where we're at the moment, when we get aircraft, they become what we call attached to an incident. So in my role as an incident controller, I'm the one who actually formally releases aircraft from the incident. So we had a lot of it had gone before today. We still had a couple of helitacs here this morning, but there's also been a number of lightning strike start fires in the Grampians, and we're trying to keep them small. So basically we looked at that and we said, yep, our fire's not actually moving anywhere at the moment. It's nice to have them in case something does break away, but they had active fire going, so all the aircraft then shifted down west for the stuff, most of the aircraft that we actually had. Traffic and VicPol are fantastic with this sort of stuff. We've had like a number of road closures around the fire, and once a road becomes fire impacted, obviously the trees get burnt and they're at risk of dropping branches, falling over, and that's a really dangerous scenario for anyone. Doesn't matter whether you're a firefighter or not, a falling tree is a dangerous thing. So before we actually access fire ground for our own people, after a fire's gone through, we have what we call hazard tree assessors. So people who are trained to look at the damaged trees and work out that tree can stay, that tree needs to be cut down, so it doesn't hurt anybody. So the boat at Lexton Road was only impacted sort of relatively short distance, about 400 metres. So that was open fairly early in the piece. But you will no doubt notice that the Lexton Ararat Road is still closed, and that won't be opening again today. We've shifted the traffic management point. It was initially up here, and then it was here. This map was presented before we made a change late in the day. So the traffic management point has now been moved right back to Yalong Road. So we're trying, with that, we think it's safe enough for all the landholders to be in there. And I know there's a number of farmers who are trying to tend to their stock that still remain. Earlier in the day we were trying to give the farmers access by, we can offer like approval for certain people to go past a traffic management point, or roadblock as you probably call them. The road through the middle of the fire, there's been a lot of tree damage through there, and we haven't finished making that road safe yet. So this road down here is a VicRoads road. So VicRoads were a bit busy helping us with that yesterday. They've also engaged, VicRoads have also used the municipal road, the Shire Road. They've also helped us with arborists and tree assessments to assist our guys. And then we've got heavy sort of earth moving machinery, excavators to go in and push trees over that are dangerous. So look, what we were hoping to have that road open tomorrow night, but we just got to wait and see how the crews go tomorrow on ground as to how far through they get there. So once we've done our stuff, we're the road's been assessed from a road perspective, and then this one being a Shire road, where the Shire will have, as the road manager, will need to make sure they're comfortable that the road's safe for people to drive on as well, where there's been signs burned or all those sort of things. But our real aim when we have a fire like this, obviously, is put the fire out, but then is to get communities back and operating as best they can. Access to property, being able to use roads, not having to go the long way around to get home, or all that type of thing. Our public messaging. So Jen O'Byrne over here, Jen's been our public information officer for this incident since it started, and we've come a long way as agencies with that sort of stuff. So if we went back 10 or 15 years, the level of information that gets provided to communities was a lot less than it is now, and it's still not perfect, because the moment we issue something, the fire's probably changed, and our information will be out of date. So that's why some of you guys are probably in possession of some of the most up-to-date information in the area where you are at the time. So Jen busily listens into the operations room. She comes to see me quite a lot. All the messages that come out are actually approved, so Jen will bring them to me to read, to vet, to sign, and that all happens pretty quick. So we try and get it out on the various platforms as quick as we can. Things like Jen's team also prepare newsletters. So Jen will have a bunch of newsletters here tonight to get out to people. If we run out, we've got another stash in the car. They've got a spelling mistake in them. So
Can't have that.
If you've got more than 50 people to take a newsletter, forgive me for the spelling.
And John, I'll email Rose so that we've got
Yeah, cool. Yeah. And also, in the incident control centre, like we have the people who sort of fight the fire, but we also have a lot of our agencies Pyrenees Shire. We've had an officer in at Ballarat for the duration, supporting events like this through Jim and Tanya, us getting our messaging out about a meeting and a barbecue, which we only really decided to do this today. We really wanted to come back into the township of Lexton and the Shire, the way they can advertise stuff at short notice on social media is really helpful. Just a quick one around the public meeting we had yesterday at Miners Rest. A lot of people might be thinking, why the heck did you do that at Miners Rest? So the decision we took at the time was we weren't sure what was going to happen with the fire around Lexton, so we had to have the meeting out of town. And we don't like having sort of our public meetings if we can. We've got a staging area where there's lots of fire trucks coming and going. We've got a sort of a relief centre where there's lots of people coming to access the services there. So we ended up going to the Miners Rest fire station. And thanks to those everyone here who actually went to that meeting. But we had a chat to Bernie Frad, who's this part of his CFA patch, this morning, and we said, look, I reckon it would be really good for us to come into the township of Lexton and pay you guys the respect of the visit from the agency. But also give you the chance to ask your questions, attend the briefing, and in a funny little way, it's also a little social gathering. It's nice. Thank Dan and Peter and Bonnie for sort of putting the barbecue on tonight. Lieutenant's names who help serve, thank you. But it's all a little part of what goes on. So that's probably enough on the fire. Jim, I reckon we might now just head over to, unless you want to say something else, head into a question session.
Oh, I think questions would be good.
Sure.
Has anyone got any questions at this stage?
Who caused the fire?
Well, what happens when we don't know, but what happens, it's a good question, when we have a fire, we have sort of FFMV and CFO, we have fire investigators. So we've got guys who can go out and work out how a fire started. And we've actually also got Victoria Police, who've got detectives. So we've had our fire investigators working with police, inspecting on ground where we believe it started up here. And they're still working through that at the moment, so we're not quite sure yet. But it's a good question.
Yes.
What's that, mate? Nah, mate, you live down about here, Dad said. Yeah, so that's all right, mate. That's fair enough.
Okay. How are we going?
How are we looking for the weekend? Because it's going to be like 3 degrees again.
Yeah, no, that is spot on. So while the fire, I should have mentioned this earlier, is what we call contained there. We've got a part of our firefighting strategy is up with visual alert and earth track around the fire. We've actually completed that bit of work. It's listed as contained, but you can see that there's a lot of smoke, so there's a lot of stuff burning. Not out of the woods yet. This thing still poses a lot of risks to Lexton and also the properties around. So the weather does get quite hot next weekend, so we're a week out. Our crews are going to be working really hard on what we call blacking out. So we'll have crews working. We're scaling down our night shift crews to try and give people a bit of rest. But like for example tonight we'll still have about 20 people online, about 10 firefighting appliances. So if something does happen, we've still got a good response capacity tonight. And over the coming days we'll have a lot of crews working on the fire, both FFMV and CFA, working to black out the fire. We just sort of gradually black out bit by bit further and further into the edge. We also tomorrow have got we use aircraft for mapping. And we've got it's got a funny name, it's called the Air Intelligence Gathering Helicopter, so AIG for short, anyway. But it has like scanning cameras, so we can actually detect hotspots from the air. So it's a bit like when you've got a campfire, it gets going with no smoke. Some of these hotspots, they're really hot, but they don't smoke, so they're hard to see. And these thermal imaging cameras and lights, they can actually detect it. So we've got a flight organised for tomorrow. There's sort of no point doing it today because there's so much fire activity. And as we get closer to next weekend, we'll be requesting that again, bearing in mind that there's a lot of fires around the state at the moment. We're basically competing for resources, but we've certainly got our mind on next weekend. And today we were asked by sort of our state response controllers to look at some scenario planning where, say if this fire did
You
take
can
away,
do that water, I'm not taking that.
so we're already sort of doing that sort of